Alright, in today's video, I'm going to show you my response to a mock test of TOEFL IBT Writing for Academic Discussion task. Hi, my name is Suguru and I've got a perfect score in TOEFL IBT Writing. Are you ready? Now let's get started. Hi, can you hear me? I got a sore throat. My voice is kinda hoarse today. I can't speak well. I hope you can understand what I say. Okay, you're looking at the first half of my response. I got this written in 10 minutes, so I might have made some mistakes. But let's get started. In all seriousness, I agree with both student A and student B, but whose idea will be more effective might depend upon how old the child in question is. Student A's suggestion, making the bad child do something embarrassing as a punishment in front of their classmates, might work more efficiently for younger children, say 80-year-olds or younger. This is due to the fact that many of such younger pupils are not yet capable of reflecting on their own behaviors and understanding social rules. If a teacher tells them to ponder what consequences will occur as a result of their behavior, younger pupils will probably not be able to give any convincing answers. Okay, I don't find any spelling mistakes here, that's good. Let's consider this part of my writing in terms of content. Content-wise, I have taken an unusual approach here. Instead of giving my own perspective or ideas, I agreed with both student A's and B's opinions. And in the first half of my writing, I said, for younger children, student A's suggestion will be better, and then explained why I think so. Of course, the reason I gave is not one student A gave. You can't just repeat other students' ideas. After this, in the next part of my writing, I was gonna write that for older students, student B's opinion will be better. This is one way of tackling a writing for academic discussion task. Like, in this case, student A is right, but in that case, student B is correct. I kinda like it this way because life is complicated and more often than not, it's difficult to say student A's opinion is always right or always wrong. Now let's point out some words that I used and you should use too. In question. In question. Something in question is something that we are doing, considering, or talking about right now. So, for example, the murder case in question means the murder case that we are thinking about, talking about, or investigating right now. In question. Pupils. Pupils. Pupils are students, usually students who go to elementary school. Pupils. Now let's go to the next part of my writing. When it comes to older students, however, they should be able to handle the things student B suggests. For teenagers, for example, making them mop the floors would not do them any good because they are old enough to have ego or self-esteem. If they feel ashamed because they are being made to do something that is not closely related to what they have done, then they might file a complaint or leave the school, which would just aggravate the situation. Okay, there's one tiny mistake for examples. Correct that. Okay, content-wise, as I told you in the previous paragraph, I said in this paragraph that for older students, student A's idea would not be effective. And of course, I gave my reason. So this approach that I took today, saying I think student A's idea will be good in this situation, but in another situation, I think student B's idea will be better. This is worth trying in your writing test. Now let's learn some vocabulary. Do someone good. Do someone good. If something does you good, it means it is useful, practical, or convenient for you. Do someone good. Aggravate. Aggravate. To aggravate means to make something worse. Aggravate. In total, I have written 196 words for this response, a little more than my usual writing. I was able to write such a lot probably because this topic was more familiar to me than other topics are. Thank you for listening to the end. I hope my voice will get better in my next video. Bye bye. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.